Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today I've got another freebie. It's number 38. It's so beautiful. It's a sort of a corn envelope, and I've got a piece here that I'm using as a hinge. You don't have to hinge it. I'm going to hinge it onto a page in the waterfall journal signature, so that's why I put that there, in case you want to do that if you're making that one. But this is what we're making. And it's got, of course, you know, it's got to be 2 pages, right? And then we've got a little notebook cover here, a tag, and a pocket. Just super cute and adorable. I can't stop making these paper dolls. I just can't. I may never. I don't know. But I have put a little twist on them this time. Well, maybe I put a twist on them the last time. I can't remember. Anyways, we're going to make paper clips out of them. And then we've got some little critters for embellishments. I even put paper clips on those. I can't help myself. So I'm going to use these all on the page and on the pocket and on the whole. It's going to be awesome. So if you want these freebies, they're on the website and the Facebook group page. The website has the JPEGs. The Facebook group page has the PDFs. I can't get my website to take PDFs and behave itself, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so I'm going to take that off there and show you what I've done. I've got little, like I said, I put paper clips on everything, but I'm going to slide them on the page, okay? That's my thinking. Isn't she just sweet? She's just beautiful. I had to do all kinds of things to make this little girl. I'm proud of her. This guy too. I got another cowboy. How about that? Super cute. And we've got this little girl. Yep, I had to make them all. They're all bits and pieces of things. It's a thing. And they've all got a paper clip on them. Now, I had to use I thought maybe with some of the wider ones, especially like the deer and the pony, I would be able to put a 1-incher, but they wouldn't fit, so. And then I've got this little sheep. Adorable. It just slides right on. However you want to do that. Then there's my hinge. Okay. And I did 2 tags for this because I was just doing stuff. And the little pocket goes on the back. Inside is the little notebook. How cute is that? Now this is one of those things that you could have as a forget forever kind of thing. Because you can make this over and over and refill it and all the things. I just stapled it because, you know, it lays pretty flat that way and it's kind of nice. So Velcro on there. Now on this one, I did put the hinge on the outside because I forgot to put it on the inside. But I'm going to be making a few of these because they're just beautiful. So this one has the hinge on the inside of the piece, right? I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, big nice envelope pocket. Lots of little paper dolls and such. So we're going to make this in our notebook today. Now, the hinge I'm not necessarily going to do on this one. I'll show you how to do it, but I've got this one to go on a page and I've got this one to go on a page. And this one is going to be a Happy Mail. So I'm going to leave the hinge off it. Hope that makes sense. Hope it does. So yeah, I'm using these little bitty teeny, these, to do the paper clips for them. They are probably 1/2 inch or something like that. Yeah, they're 1/2 inch-ish. Ish, okay? So they're just those little bitty ones. They're the off-brand. They're not, well, I don't know if you call it an off-brand, but it's not Tim Holtz. It's just the other. But you can get them for pretty cheap. Even Tim Holtz isn't that bad a price. So I'm just going to fold up my piece here to be my gusseted, you know, that. Like so. Press it down. I have pre-inked this, what I could pre-ink of it. But some of it you have to wait till you fold it, right? So, like so. We're going to do that one. And then once you get those folded in, you should be able to just fold this over to the edge right there. My trick is I use my fingernail to make sure they're kind of there, you know. And then you can use your scoreboard, whatever you want to use, you know, just make sure it's to the edge. If it's a little over, you can always trim that off carefully. But you can, you know, until you glue it down, you can reshape it, right? Let's see. Sometimes you just gotta trim it. Depends on how you cut it out and such, right? Okay. Whatever isn't fitting perfectly, I'm gonna trim. So, there we go. It's a cute little envelope. I think it's beautiful because it's just, it is. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off because I'm going to do some inking. Okay, get rid of that. It depends on how you cut things out. Sometimes you get it straight, sometimes you get a little wonky, and that's okay. Just, that's what scissors are for. Go on. Okay, right there needs a little trim. Just don't cut into this part, okay? That will be a no-no. Yep, I think that'll do us. Okay. All right, now we've got it trimmed up, squared, more or less. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's beautiful, so it's going to cover up all the flaws we might have. So a little bit of inking, just a little bit. Give it that vintage look, you know. And that's that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and fold this over so that we know what we're doing, right? We can pretend we know what we're doing. We can pretend. I'm pretty good at that. Okay, let's see. There we are. Give that a little bit of a light dusting of the ink, right? Okay, now we've got it all shaped the way we want it. Let's go ahead and put it together. Excuse me. I am looking for ink. I'm looking for tape. My brain needs to get in gear and keep up with myself. Okay, now there and there. Now this is where you would put the hinge in, or you could put it afterwards. I mean, really, it doesn't matter. You can't really tell because it's the same color, right? So this is the hinge piece that's on the page. Don't fold it this way, okay? When you're going to make the hinge, fold it to where you're seeing the floral part outside, okay? Yeah, you don't want to fold it this way. You want to fold it in. The reason for that, there is a reason, is that when you put this on the, like so, in there or out here, it's just going to kind of blend in. And the page I'm putting it onto has this sort of, I mean, even if it didn't, it would kind of match up. So you want this showing, not this. And you would ink this, just this part here, okay? Not the whole thing. This, you don't want it to stand out. You want it to blend in. So you would just ink the fold on this side. That's the only thing that might show a little bit is that part, okay? So here we go. Let's go ahead and give this a good press down. Don't know if I did it before or not, but I'm doing it now. So here we go. And we're going to fold that over so it can kind of start holding and pull that. Okay, so we're ready to put this together. I'm going to put some glue on here because that's just the way I do things. And like I said, this one's going to be a Happy Mail. So I'm not going to put the hinge. It's just going to be a beautiful little gift for someone. Isn't that cool? Okay, now you just want to make sure it lines up the way you had it folded. Just lay it down there. Yep, that did pretty good. And you don't have to like flatten it. It's okay to leave it to where it's got a little, you know, a little space. That's okay, right? Okay, now we've got that one. Let's let it hold on to itself there while we go ahead and make this. This is our little notebook. We're just gonna, after you cut it out, now I did print that vintage book page on this other side. You can print the line page. I've been using the line page a lot. It's right here. And that was in the, well, it's been in a lot of the freebie little mini kits, and it's been in, I started out with it in this month, so it's in the first one we did this month as well, so that it will be easy to find, okay? I'm gonna put that there and that there so that it kind of holds, you know? Well, not there, because that's gonna have to go in the thing. Okay, I'll put it there. Not there. I'll figure it out in a minute. The thing is with this stapler, now you don't have to have this big long staple like I do. I use this a lot for other projects that I don't do on camera, but this is small enough to where you can use a regular stapler to do that, okay? And then you just fold it up, and there's your little notebook. Is that adorable or what? I think it's adorable. Okay, I'm going to give it another press over here. I think I've got 5 sheets in here, and like I said, you can keep making these over and over once you use it up, right? So, yeah. We're going to stick this in here because that's its home. Fits right in perfect, right? And now let's see, we've got our pocket, and that's going to go on this side because we've got notes over here and we don't want to put notes again, so I don't know, we're going to do it that way. Okay, we're going to put notes over here. Now you can put this on your little notebook. I mean, you know, you can do whatever you want to with it. It's just a cute little extra embellishment for the pocket, the coin envelope pocket, whatever you want to call that. So let's see here. Oh, and I did save one of the little paper dolls out to show you how I'm doing that. Putting the little, just in case you're new and you haven't seen it done, to make a paper, put a paper clip on something. You can do this, it's super easy, but you can do this method with anything you want to put a paper clip on. Watch your direction, because which way do you want your whatever you're putting on there to slide on, right? You have to, you know, think this way or this way or this way or that way, you know, that kind of thing. Because sometimes you might want to stick it on the top of a page or the sides of a page or even the bottom of, I don't know why somebody would put it on the bottom. But anyways, just think about your direction as you're putting it on. It will be the same process no matter which way you want to go with it. All my pages are sort of going the same direction in the waterfall journal, so I'm putting all mine the same direction, right? So there's that. But if you want yours to go a different way, the other way or whatever, then, you know, of course, place your paper clip accordingly, right? So, yeah. Or you can just leave them as little paper doll tags, because they're cute that way. They're very cute that way. I just wanted some extra ones, and when I get started on doing these, I have so much fun making them, and you know, it's just awesomely fun. Okay, we're gonna let that sit and grab itself. I've got a couple of tags that we'll put in there in a minute. Okay, let's do this. We've got, I didn't put them on this, but there's a possibility that I might later, okay? So I've got these ones done. They've got their paper clips on them, all right? I saved her out to put a paper clip on her, okay? So all mine are going to go onto the page sliding on this way. Let me see if I can show you. Like, all are going to go slide on, I said, that way, like so. Onto the page in the signature, onto this. They're all going to slide this way, because the ones that I'm hinging are going to have the hinge over here. So you're going to put it on here. So all of mine are going to go that way. There's a reason I'm emphasizing that. So I've got just a piece of scrap file folder, really, is what that is. You need a little bit of extra on the sides, not a lot, just a little bit, you know. And you're just gonna, my scissors have magnetized over the years. So, okay, so I'm just gonna take just a small amount like so, okay? Now, as you can see, this is the big side and this is the small side. The small side is the side you want to attach to your piece that you're going to make into a paper clip, okay? Because you want that big side to be out to be able to clip onto things, to slide onto things. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So I'm going to use this. Now you see you've got plenty more file folder, paper, cardstock, whatever you're going to use over here to attach to this than you do on the other side, okay? So now, again, think strategically. She's going to slide on this way. So we want our paper clip to be facing this way with the open, this is the open part, so that she's going to slide on that way, and try to get it as straight as possible. Hold it down for a minute or several, I mean, you know. And if you have a good strong clip, go ahead and, you know, these are pretty strong. You can get those pretty cheap at Amazon. Anyways, just put it on there and let it hold on to it for a minute, right? Okay, let me take her back off. These should be grabbed by now. Is that adorable? I mean, who wouldn't want to get that as a Happy Mail, right? It's got your notebook in there. It's got that. Let's get us a little not that one. That's the same kind. I need the fluffy. I always start with the fluffy and then go to the roughy. I don't know. I'm weird that way. But I'm going to put it at the top here. Right at the top. In the middle-ish. Right? In the middle-ish. And then get a roughy. And put on there. And that'll hold it closed. I kind of do this because I figure I can press harder with that. I don't know. Anyways, it's pretty, right? Beautiful. And when you start putting your little, these on there, it's just adorable. Not that one, this one. Okay, or you can put the pony. You can put, now since it's not a hinged piece, you can put some over here, but all mine are going the other way, so there you go. Isn't that adorable though? You can give that as a happy mail and somebody will be really happy. I'm just saying. They would. And you can stick this onto a journal page, onto a signature page, and you've got a place on the other side, of course, to stick a little something. Not a big something, but a little something up and under that paper clip. That's awesome, huh? So, there we go. Just super cute and adorable. And we've got, let's see, we'll stick him on here. It's just cute. I mean, really. There. We'll get this horse on that one. But when I put them into the to the signature, these will probably more or less go on to slide on the page. I've got ideas now. I've got plans since this sort of entered my brain. So, yeah. It's a thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to make, I'm probably going to make a couple more of those because, well, they're adorable, for one thing. And they'll fit into, even if you don't hinge them to put them on a page, this is narrow enough to fit into a pocket in a journal, right? It will. It's, let's see, the finished product is 3 1/4-ish wide. So most journal pockets will hold this with no problem, and it's not that tall either. You've got just something that's very compact. You've got a notebook in there. You can write on this. You got tags here that you can write on. Of course, they're just beautiful. They got a little bunny on them. And so you've got a lot of things to work with in this. It's all free. So we should have a good grab on this by now, and we've got her done. It's adorable. I think it is. So you guys make you some of these. The freebies. Now you can, of course, glue that onto the, it's pretty. You can do that without making a paper clip out of it. You can just glue it on. All right? Super simple and easy. These are just beautiful. Lots of things to do with lots of things, right? And we've got just, it's a bunch of pretty. I think it is. Okay, let me give you another look at the freebie before it's cut out and made into something. This is the envelope that we're making, the coin envelope with its hinge. And the notebook, the tag, the pocket, all the beautiful little things there. Website, Facebook group page, they're free. So go get them, make you something pretty, have fun with it. It is good for us. Remember that. This is good for us. Oh, you guys take care. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. TTFN.